All right, we finished our first week of school. Sorry, dog, go away. All right, we just finished our first week of school, online school, homeschool, e-learning, and I'm just checking in with the parents to let you guys know that I know it's tough, and I know some of it you guys are navigating through it, and I know it's difficult, and I know you guys sometimes trying to figure it out and understand what's going on, and how to get this accomplished and how to get it done while maintaining everything else in the home. Some people still going to work, some people still get kids in daycare. I want you guys to know, just stick with it, and we're gonna try and get through this together. Now, I know some of us still have questions and concerns about the e-learning stuff. I'm gonna try and address the stuff that I can address. Emotional well-being of your children, students, and the questions they may have and stuff like that. Today, I'm going to address some of those parents who have kids with accommodations, like 504 parents. 504 parents, I know some of you guys are struggling. You're used to the school giving the accommodations, but now you're giving the accommodations. So you have to remember, I know sometimes teaching your own kid is frustrating. And I know sometimes we have short tempers, and sometimes it seems like the kids don't get it, and sometimes it seems like they're not getting it on purpose. They're not. They just really don't understand it, or it's really difficult to learn from home. So getting this first couple weeks through where they can understand exactly what they're doing is to take a lot of patience and a lot of help from you. I've been talking to the kids this week about setting up a routine and setting up a schedule. I'm addressing you parents too, to encourage them to have a routine, even for yourself and for your kids. So encourage them to have a schedule. Make the schedule realistic. Make it at some time when they wake up. Now, don't set up for 8 o'clock in the morning if they don't wake up till like 8:45, 9 o'clock. Set up a realistic schedule that you know you can stick with and they can stick with. Because if it's not realistic, no one's gonna hold to it, and then it's just not gonna work. So set up a schedule. The schedule should include the schoolwork, and then throughout the day, it can include some chores. It can include some breaks, because I know that you're home and they're not gonna be working straight on classroom the entire day. The other reason why the schedule is important is because if not, they'll do all their work first thing in the morning, or first thing when they get up, and then they'll be bored the rest of the day. If you break it up, you can extend the day out, and then for them, it extends the day out also, because now they're not sitting around, okay, what do I do next? So again, break it up into chunks, have them learn and figure out how to do it. And if your kid struggles in school, I know the teacher might assign 20 questions. Pick either the odds or the evens, or maybe pick, or say do 1 through 5, or cut up and say, hey, do half now, then half later on. Or just do half. The goal is to make sure they understand it, not to make sure they do the entire work, because some of our kids with ADHD and some of our kids who have some other issues going on, they cannot complete the entire work, so we gotta chunk it up just to make sure they understand. So if they have 10 math problems, they only do the even numbers, then you know that they understand it, then you can find out where they're struggling at. Because if you give them the whole thing and they look at it, they go, well, it's way too much, they can sit at the table and only get 2 problems done. You're gonna keep coming back and check on them, what have you done, and then they haven't done anything. So again, remember, chunk it up for them. And also remind the teachers about, hey, you assigned this much work, because of his 504 plan, his ADHD, well, he's only gonna do the odds, or he's gonna do the evens, or he's gonna do 1 through 5. And even if your kid's struggling, your kid has ESE services, and you're not able to accommodate them as much as they would get accommodated in school, then do the same thing. You can chunk it up, or you can get with the ESE teacher and find out, hey, how can we best serve them, because it's a lot and they don't understand half of it. So again, I know you guys are home providing services that we would normally provide, so I'm telling you guys again to be patient. So when your kid starts to lose focus and doesn't really feel like doing it anymore, it's okay for them to take a break and then come back to it. Because I know as parents, sometimes we try to force them to finish out the entire thing. No, sit there and don't get up till it's done. When you're doing this day after day from home, it becomes a lot more difficult. So when you're home and they want to take a break, I would suggest them taking a break. As long as you have some structure where they can come back and finish it. But if you have a kid who needs services normally, and usually gets accommodations to school, and you're home and there's a lot more distractions, you got more than one kid in the house, and you got stuff going on, then talk to them about that. So again, we're here, we're trying to help you. Next week, I'm gonna have some open office hours, so this way you can reach me on Zoom, and we can contact each other if you have any questions or concerns, or if you have concerns about the schoolwork, please stay in contact with the teacher. Please email the teacher, say, hey, this is too much work, or this work, they don't understand it, or can you explain it to me so I can explain it to them? But again, communication is the biggest issue when you're learning from home, especially when you're not used to doing it. So I'll keep posting videos for you and for the kids. Just keep checking in with us. And again, like I said, if you have any questions, email me or contact me on SB or Zoom, and I'll make sure I get back to you as soon as I can. All right? Enjoy your weekend. See you guys later.